is I'd like all of you to go like this. Everybody's hand like this. Perfect. This tells me that you're thinking of an answer. I want you to go like this. This tells me you have an answer. Show me I'm thinking of an answer. Have an answer. Thinking of an answer. Have an answer. Thinking. Have. Thinking. Have. Thinking. Have. Thinking. Have. Good job.
I think it's Russell. Like this.
So I'm going to show you the plates, and I want for you to quietly tell me how many you see. So voice is off, and I want to see your thumbs. Thinking, and when you have an answer, put your thumb up. Here we go. No shouting out. Who'd like to share their answer? How many do you see?
4.
How many do you see?
4.
How many? How many?
4.
How many do you see?
4.
How many did you see?
4.
How many did you see?
4.
How many did you see? See?
4. 4.
So here's the plate. Who can tell me how they saw 4? How did you see 4?
I put 2 in my head and then I counted up 2 more.
What did he do? What did he do?
He had 2 and then he counted up 2 more and it equaled 4.
So did you? Which 2 did you do?
I knew that those 2 and then I added another 2 to make 4.
So 2 plus 2 equals 4. So everybody, let's say that together. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Great job. Thank you for sharing. Did somebody see it a different way? Did someone else count 4 differently? How did you do that?
I did it that I saw 4 and 0.
So how did you see 4 though when you looked at this? Did you count them or did you just say it? How did you count them? And where did you start? Started up here. So you used counts all was your strategy. So you went 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so everyone, let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Okay, hands out for a second. I want to shoot another plate. So let's try. This one. Ready? Thumbs. Thinking of an answer? Thumbs flying up. See thumbs flying up. Now, some of these are really fast. How many dots did you see?
3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3.
Here are the plates. Who can tell me how they saw 3? Who'd like to share? How did you see 3? Yes, you.
I had 2 plus 1.
And where do you see the 2? 2. So how did you know that was 2 just by looking at it?
Counted them.
Did you count 1 and 1 or did you just say 2?
2.
2. So you just looked at this and you said that is how many?
2 plus 1.
Or how many is just this amount right here? 2. Everyone look at this. How many dots are there?
2.
So 1 and 1 make 2. So you said 2 plus 1 equals
3.
3. So everyone let's say it together.
2 plus 1 equals 3.
Great job. Who can tell me a different way they saw it? How did you see it?
I counted 1. I counted by ones from 1 to 3.
So it went from 0 to 3. So you used count all. So everyone, let's do count all. We're going to count them all. So starting 1, 2, 3. Great job. Okay, so now I want to play this plate game just a little bit differently. I'm going to show you the plates, but I'm going to make it go really fast. And I want you to tell me how many dots there are. So you got to think quickly. I like how we saw some different strategies of seeing, I know what 2 looks like. I know what 4 looks like. So here's the first plate. Thumbs. I'm going to make it go fast. So, here we go. Thumbs. Thumb tells me you have an answer. So hands down. Thumb tells me you have an answer. I'm going to show it one more time. You guys are doing a great job not shouting it out though. Here we go. Who can tell me how many dots they saw? How many did you say?
I see all 6.
6?
6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6.
Ready? Here. Yeah. Now you did that really fast. Who can tell me how they saw 6? In the back. How did you see 6?
Because I saw 3.
So almost like a using a double. We saw 3 and 3 make
6.
So you used a known fact. Good job. So everyone, let's say that sentence together. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Good job. Who can tell me who counted it a different way? Who counted it a different way?
I using 2 lines and using 4 and 4 and plus 2 equals 6.
So where did you see 4?
Well, there were 2 top and bottom, and then I see it, put them together, and then I had 2 together, and then 6.
So it kind of looked like that. Does this look familiar? You remember this plate from last time? And how many was this the first time we saw it?
4.
So I could almost, using counting on, exactly. So 4, 5, 6. Everyone, let's try that together. Ready? 4, 5, 6. Good job. You like the plates? They're fun.
I did it.
How long ago?
However long you have.
So 3? 3:30?
3:30 is good.
3:30. I want to try one more plate. And I want to try to make it, I'm going to have to think a little bit more.
Make it hard.
Like tricky. Okay, ready?
I'm not.
How many dots do you see? Thinking of an answer. Here we go. Let's try. I'll show it one more time. Thumbs up again. So we might have some different answers. How many did you count? How many did you count?
6 and 1
So how many in all?
7.
How many did you say?
I saw 8. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7.
Someone see something else besides 7? We had an 8. Did somebody see something else?
7.
7? Did someone see something else? So I've heard 7, I've heard 8, I've also heard 9, and I've heard 5. So those are some different answers I've heard.
What was the right?
You want me to show you? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Absolutely?
Yes.
All right. Good job. So who can tell me how they counted it? So we have 7. How did you count it? how did you find 6?
Because I know 3 plus 3 is 6, and I know 1 more is 7.
So almost a doubles plus 1. Doubles and 1 more. Or I heard 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 7. So everyone, let's try that. 3 plus 3 plus 1 equals 7. Good job. Who can tell me a different way? Tell me a different way. The awesome mustache in the back.
I saw 3 in the middle and 2 on the other side.
3 in the middle.
6 in the middle.
So 3, and then 2 on each side. So how did you count that? So you went 3, and then what'd you do?
I tried the other side and then the other side.
So you started at 3, and then did you count on by ones?
Yeah.
So you looked at it and you saw something that you figure out. You know that looks like 3. So let's try that together. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. All right. So these are plates. Do you like the plates?
Yeah.
Awesome, because they get really fun and tricky. So what I'd like to do is one last thing with you. I have a tens frame here. I'm going to put some numbers on the tens frame, and I want you to tell me how many there are and how many do I need to get to 10. Have you guys, give me a thumbs up if you've seen a tens frame before. Perfect. So I'm going to put some on here. Tell me how many more would get to 10. Thumbs. Two thumbs when you have it. First, how many do you see? How many did you see? How many are there?
5. 5. 5.
So there are
5.
Okay, who can tell me how they counted 5? How did you count 5?
I counted 5, and then I counted another 5.
So where did you see 5? So how did you count this as 5?
I saw 5 at the top, and I counted 5 at the bottom.
Did you count 1 by 1? So you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you counted all.
Yeah.
Good job. Did somebody do it a different way besides counting all?
I saw that 3 was there, and then 2 equals 5. So I removed that it was 5, and then 5 more equals 10.
Interesting. So you saw 3 and 2 more. Here's how I've heard someone say before that they saw it. If a whole row in a tens frame is filled, how many is that?
10.
Just 1 row is filled.
5.
So if 1 row is filled, that is.
5.
If the whole thing is filled, that is.
10.
Awesome. So just by looking at this, I've heard people just go 5 because they saw it. So how many more would I need to make 10? How many more to make 10?
5 more.
5 more. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. How did you know that?
Because 5 plus 5 is 10.
So did you count or did you just know that? Awesome. So you used a known fact. Great job. Somebody do it a different way?
I was going to say, I already know 5 are on the top, and then if I'm going to add more, I have to put 5 on the bottom.
Because it's the same size, isn't it? Okay, ready? Let's try again. Here's the next problem. How many are there? How many dots are there?
5.
Oops. How many did you see?
5.
5. How did you count it? Is that what you did last time? Ah. So how did you see 3?
I counted them
Where?
on the top.
So you counted 3 on the top. 1, 2, 3. And then where'd you get the 2?
On the bottom.
1, 2. Okay. Thank you. Did somebody do it a different way?
It's the same way as putting those 2 up on the top, but if you move 2 down, it's still 5.
What did he say? You can tell me what he said. Can you repeat it again?
I said, we already talked about that 5 were up there, and then if you just move those 2 down, we still know it's the same because it's 5.
What did he say? It's only one hand. Oh, 2. So I want to hear it one more time. So all of us, listening ears on. I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk. So let's hear it one last time. I want to know what his strategy is. Go.
I said, we already know that we had 5 up on the top, and then if we move 2 down, we only have, it's the same as when we put it up, it's still 5.
It's still 5. What did he say? A little better. Up to 4. All right. What did he say?
He said that when we move 5 down, we already know that 5 is up on the top, and we move 2 down, and we already know that it's 5.
So did I really change? Thank you for sharing. Did that really change anything?
No.
It changed how it looked, but not the amount. So how many more would I need to make 10?
5 more.
5 more. I like that vocabulary too. 5 more to make 10. Good job. I think you're done with me. You guys are awesome. I want to hear everybody in a low voice, but in an excited voice. You're going to say